census and it could not stand any representative. But nonetheless, the representative of MTCP is here already. And before we proceed with participants or discussions on participants' evaluations, we would like to kindly invite Ms. Farsha to present to you MTCP program. Please.
Hello, good morning everyone. It's very loud because I think my voice is very loud. My name is Farsha from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Actually, I should come here like in the earlier part of your courses, but due to like what UMA said just now, because we need to be here also for the closing ceremony. That's why I'm here for the rest of the day. So I'm the Assistant Secretary for the International Cooperation and Development Division, because this MTCP, Malaysian Technical Cooperation Program, is a unit under our division. So I'll start first, but on behalf of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, welcome to Malaysia, welcome to Sabah as well, because Sabah is a very beautiful state. Even Malaysia, we love to come here to Sabah. And this is the scope of the presentation. I will talk about the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in general, and also the Malaysian Technical Cooperation Program. This is the picture of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. All of our MTCP participants will go to the Wisma Putra. The building, we call it Wisma Putra, but only this group didn't go to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, but it's okay. We would like to show you, this is the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Malaysia. This ministry was first established on 6 July 1956 and first known as the Ministry of External Affairs. And this is the current administration. Our Minister of Foreign Affairs, Datuk Saifuddin Abdullah, Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs, Datuk Marzuki Yahaya, and the current Secretary General is Datuk Sri Muhammad Syarul Ikram Yaakob. Datuk Sri Muhammad Syarul Ikram Yaakob, the Secretary General, just came back from New York as he was the permanent representative at New York UN. And this is the organizational chart of the ministry. And the International Cooperation Division is under the Secretary General and Multilateral Affairs. And this is our global presence around the world. We have 67 embassies, 17 high commissions, 3 permanent missions in New York, Geneva, and Jakarta. We have 21 consulate general, 2 consulate, and 1 Malaysian Friendship and Trade Center in Taiwan. All in total, we have 111 offices outside of Malaysia, but right now we only have 106 active missions. The other 5, it's currently not really active, for example, in Pyongyang. And this is Malaysia's initiative. We have a strong word at the UN. We have involved in the ASEAN, in the NAM, OIC, and as you can see in front, one of the Malaysia's initiative is the Malaysian Technical Cooperation Program. I will start about the Malaysian Technical Cooperation Program. The first conceptualizations of the MTCP was when the CHOGM, the Commonwealth Heads of Government Regional Meeting in Sydney, Australia in 1978. And since then, during the second CHOGM in New Delhi, India, the first establishment of the Malaysian Technical Cooperation Program. So as I can see here, since 1980, we already have almost 34,000 MTCP participants from all over the continents around the world. And the MTCP is the proof of Malaysian commitment towards the South-South cooperation, and Malaysia we would like to share our experiences and expertise with other developing countries. And because Malaysia, we think that the developing countries, the South countries, we should be together to strengthen our cooperation together, to develop together. And this is the philosophy of the MTSP, because Malaysia, we believe that the human resource is the main catalyst for the countries to achieve not only in the social economic, but also in the social development. And this is the objective of the MTSP. Firstly, we would like to share our development experiences with other developing countries. We offer what we think that we can share with other South countries. The second one is we would like to strengthen our bilateral relations between Malaysia and from your country. And thirdly, we want to promote the South cooperation. And fourthly, what you have now, we want to promote the technical cooperation among the developing countries. Not only you came here to Malaysia, you learn from us, but also we would like to learn also from your country. That's why when at the end of every courses, we will have the evaluations, we will have your comments or your feedbacks regarding the courses, because we want to further enhance our programs for next year and for the further years. And this is how the MTCP reflects Malaysia's foreign policy. The MTCP currently is under the purview of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs since 2010, but before that, it is under the purview of the Prime Minister's Department. But when the government decided to use the MTCP as foreign policy tools, as far as when they said about the foreign policy, the mandate of the MTCP is coming to the ministry. And this is the government-to-government initiatives. That's why when you want to apply for these courses, for the MTCP courses, you need to get the endorsement from your nominating government. It depends on each country, but most of countries will get the endorsement from your Ministry of Foreign Affairs. But certain countries, they will have another focal point to endorse your applications. And the MTCP is the proof of diplomatic relations through 111 missions in 85 countries abroad. And the ASEAN is our cornerstone of Malaysia's foreign policy, because most of the MTCP courses will focus more on ASEAN, but right now we try to promote more to the other countries. And through our prime ministers also, we always state about the prosper Thai neighbor policy, because the current prime ministers of Malaysia, he always promote to have collaborations with the developing countries. As you can see right now, there are more collaborations, there are more relations and communications with the African region. And Malaysia would like to extend our technical assistance and cooperation with other 144 developing countries. And this is the 10 key areas of expertise of Malaysia. But for this year, we target to have more participants in the economic, finance and trade. But however, for next year, MTCP, this is in the context of the MTCP, even though this course is together with JACA. But for MTCP next year, we would like to focus more on the economic, finance and trade, industrial, technical training, social development, and science, technology, and ICT, which means that for next year, our courses will focus more in IR 4.0, robotics, artificial intelligence, and economic, finance, and trade. But not to forget that the other 10 key areas of expertise, but as you can see that for this year, we have 90 programs, but 60 of it will be under the science, technology, and ICT. And this is the sub-areas based on 10 key areas of expertise in Malaysia. For this year, we focus more on halal economy and ecosystem and Islamic banking and finance. But for next year, we would like to focus more on the SMEs, oil and gas industry, palm oil industry, and also construction. And this is what MTCP offers to the other 144 European countries. Right now, you are at the first item, which is the short-term courses. Instead of the MTCP courses, we also have MTCP scholarship. Instead of MTCP short-term courses, we also have MTCP scholarships. These scholarships is for the masters and PhD students to study in Malaysia only. The requirement to get the scholarship is you have to get your seat first at the university in Malaysia. The application will open yearly in February and will end in May for the intake of September every year. But this one is for the masters and PhD only. For the short-term courses, we're not encouraged to every year to have the same participants. So every 5 years you have the opportunity to apply back for the courses. But if you want to try your luck to be every year to join the MTCP courses, feel free to apply. But it will depend on the availability at that year. But if you're already with the short-term courses for this year, you can apply for the MTCP scholarships for next year or the next further years. For the third one is dispatch of experts or advisory services. For example, if one country, they want to have the experts or the advisor from Malaysia in any of our 10 key areas, they will approach us to get the experts transferred to their country. That will be totally under the MTCP. And the fourth one is the technical assistance. For this year, I would like to share that we only have 2 technical assistants, but it is a very bigger scale in terms of the fund and the number of participants. For the technical assistant for this year, we have a collaboration with Bangladesh, where we train Department of Fisheries in Bangladesh. And the second one for the technical assistance, this is the every year program. We train the Palestinian pilots in Fokker 50 because they need to have the license to fly the aeroplane and everything. That's why we need to, we help them to get the license and everything. And for this year, we will start with Visitors Program 2019. This is the very first year of this year. Perhaps next year we will continue again with this Visitors Program with another name. What we can think right now is Putrajaya Fellowship. Visitors Program is actually a program where we bring in the young leaders from your country, the young prominent leaders that we find that one day he will be a leader in your country. But for this year, for this Visitors Program 2019, we will start first with the ASEAN countries, CLMV, Philippines, Indonesia. But for next year, we try to enhance our program because we want to invite from the other continents, especially from the Africa and the America Latin. I think that is all what MTCP can offers, and this is the collaborations between MTCP. This is only for this year, but previously we have collaborations with other international organizations like AusAid, German, and even Korea and Thailand International Cooperation Agency. But for this year we have 4 collaborations, especially with JICA. And for this year, for the first time, we have a collaboration with the African Institute for Economic Development and Planning, IDEP, Indian Ocean Rim Association, IORA, especially in maritime courses, and International Maritime Organization, same with the IORA. And this is what MTCP offers, MTCP shares with the 144 developing countries. For this year, we have 3.5 million USD. We will have 90 programs and activities, but right now with these courses, we're already in the 76th program with collaborations with other 45 training institutions, and we will have 1,000 participants for this year. And after this, all of you will be in this 1,000 participants group. And moving forward, we stand ready to explore Malaysia. We stand ready to explore and promote other areas of technical cooperation and future opportunity in engaging new development partners from your country. And these initiatives will actually strengthen the intra and inter-regional cooperation to nurture collective self-reliance among Malaysia and among the other 144 recipient countries. That is what I have to brief everyone this morning, but you can get this information easily from our website actually. But why the representative from the ministry is here today, because we want to know about your feedback, about your, not really, I can say the comments, but we would really appreciate your thoughts and ideas regarding these courses and programs so that we can further improve our program for next year. And we would like to share also regarding this, not only with this program, we have another 90 programs. When you go back to your countries, can you share about Malaysia's, can you share about the MTCP, what MTCP offers to all of you, share with your cliques, share with your family, so that in the near future, for next year, we will have more nominations, more applications from your country, and you will have representatives from your country as well to join the MTCP Malaysia. And with that, only from me, but what we want to know, what the ministry wants to know from your side is whatever your ideas, your thoughts about the program as well, so that we can further improve our program for next year. Thank you. Since this is just a small room, I think you would need the microphone to share about your thoughts. The session after this will be like a discussion only, so that we will very appreciate your feedbacks on this program. Please. Thank you.